Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Please give me water to drink. But I'm thinking of Hazrat Ji. Person who got white beard, grey beard. Hazrat Ji have a lot of lihaz for them. So one day in a majlis, when the majlis started, there was one person who came and stood up. He had a grey beard like how yours, like him. He says, "Can you rather sit down, please? Because you got grey beard, I'm feeling shy." He said, "You standing and I'm sitting. How much lihaz? You standing, I'm sitting. How much you have to make lihaz of a person who got grey beard? Where you got lihaz today? How much you have to take into consideration?" Then he gave us an incident which is very famous. But there was a person, he had a black beard, but he was very, very jovial, always joking and all. So he told his children that my beard is black. When I pass, I put some flour on it. No flour to the right. They said, "Now to you joking too. He's always joking, now to you joking too." He said, "No, I mean it. When I pass away, put it." So he passed away. Allah Ta'ala asked him, "What is this you doing? What is this you doing?" "Ya Allah, your Pyara Habib Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, Ijtma.bayan min saheb." Allah Ta'ala feels shy for a person who got grey beard. The moment to Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the name, it is true. Maine aapko bakhsh diya. Allah forgive. How important that you should have a beard. And his grey beard, mashallah. So how fortunate that person is, but then he must also think that that beard Allah Ta'ala that's so shy for, then how much he must feel shy for Allah's command. When you know that Allah Ta'ala feels shy for the person who got grey beard, then that person who got grey beard, how much of shyness he must have. That whenever he goes anywhere, he controls his eyes. Everything he does now, try to keep Allah happy. The shyness must come into him. Allah feels so much shy, I must feel more shy. He must become a better person. Then you see that quality come into you. So I was just going to tell you, Hazrat Ji, in South Africa it happened. They're standing there. Aap bhej jao ta acha hai, khade ho jao. Whatever you do, you must have Ijtma kamil. Whoever you make your sheikh must have perfect confidence on him. If you want any kind of success, the sheikh that you have, you must have perfect confidence in it. This perfect confidence is very important. If you have any kind of doubts regarding your sheikh, one is some kind of doubt comes, forget about it. But one is the confidence. If you don't have that perfect confidence, no matter what is known, there's nothing is right. Whatever he says is right. Anyone can come and tell you he said like this, no, he's right. That perfect confidence, until you don't have a sheikh, you will never go further. He says, "Ye mat pucho kyun." When you have perfect confidence for a sheikh, you don't ask why. Why? The sheikh told you do that, don't ask why. The moment you ask why, that confidence is not there. The doubt came, what's the reason for the doubt to come? The Sahaba Ikram had that confidence in Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they never asked why. So now when you got a sheikh by you, and you have to etamad on him, trust on him, then when he tells you something, why ask why? What's the reason for that? And he says this much, you only ask where you got no trust on the person. No trust on the person. हमने पूरे तरीके से उन पर इत्मीनान कर दिया. In other words, I have complete trust on him. whatever he says to me. In other words, इस समझ के एतबार का जो हुक्म फरमाए कि उस हुक्म पर मना करे तो कोई गरर न हो. In other words, the moment he gives some command, whether it's Allah Ta'ala, the moment Allah Ta'ala commands you something, you have so much perfect confidence in Allah Ta'ala and trust that the moment he commands you something, you do not have the slightest doubt that the command, what he says, it is not good for you. You think to yourself, that is the best condition for me. The best thing for me. I will not ask any question why. Why Allah Ta'ala did this? No. This condition that I'm in, that condition is the best for me. I must not question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. और जो हुक्म फरमाए उस हुक्म का अगर मना किया तो कोई जरर है. And if he told you not to do certain things that are my command, you don't do this thing, he says for sure there's some harm in it. There's sure some harm. When Allah told you not to do those things, then you remember that there's sure there's some harm in it. When you do not do your business in this manner, your business must not be in this manner that you do have interest in it, or do not do this kind of transactions, which you find to be too good for you, but you know that is harmful for me. Once Allah Ta'ala made haram on you, and said, no, you must not do it, then you don't ask any questions. You say, this is not good for me. Any man can come and ask you, tell you this and that, but they try to give all kind of explanation. You tell the man straight, this is the command of Allah, and it is harmful for me, no matter what it is. And sad to say that the people are not so strong today. Especially when come to matter of business. Someone telling you, do it like that, don't worry, it's okay. But if you're a true person of confidence in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you make sure no matter what that person says, it's against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If your ta'alluq with Allah Ta'ala becomes strong to that kind, and anyone can bring any kind of deviation in front of you, an explanation, you will not follow it to say it is harmful. As he says, फिर कोई ज़रर होगा. तो कोई नफ़ा ये समझ कर उनमें भी यकीन किया कि लिहाजा अगर मना किया तो जरूर इसमें कोई ज़रर है. If Allah says not to do it, for sure there is something, there's harm in it. There's harm in it. उसको भी समझ. इसको क्यों करें और करने के लिए फरमाया कि ज़रर न करने. क्या फिर ये सवाल भी खत्म करें किस दर्जे का मना है. When you become so strong that Allah Ta'ala made this thing haram for me, made completely against it, now it's not for me to think what's the status of haram, small, big, nothing. The moment you begin to think this is not very small or big, what's the reason for that? Why you think like that? You begin to say, even like the eyes, just say the eyes want to go to wrong places. You go in the wrong places. What is wrong? What is wrong? So no such a what is wrong. Is wrong what he said is wrong. When Allah Ta'ala said is wrong, your eyes not to go there. Now if your eyes go to those places where Allah Ta'ala is not to go there, that means indirectly say Allah Ta'ala is not your command not to be except na'udhu. So when Allah Ta'ala says that your ears have to be listen to those things only, what is wrong in music? To be careful what you say with your tongue. That's why Nabi Karim says that if a person wakes up in the morning with iman, during the course of the day, utters certain things, he's lost his iman. Allah Mari Father. Likewise, at night he goes to sleep, he sleeps with iman, during the course of the night he says certain things, he loses iman. What is this you sit among? What is wrong in music? Shabash. When you got this thing, when Allah makes something haram, and you know this by the Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam, man yuti'ir rasul faqad ata'a Allah. Allah Ta'ala made it clear that whosoever follows Rasulullah is following Allah Ta'ala. قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. If you are Allah's muhabbat, follow who? Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So all this we come to know, then still we utter this kind of word, to say these kind of things. What Allah? Why this? Why that? This is not the way to do. Hazrat says, फिर गुलामी क्या हुआ? फिर गुलामी क्या हुआ? There is not a gulam. You ask those questions about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command. You ask the question whatever Allah ta'ala's command is, you want to go against it. And you oppose it. That is you careful. These kind of questions are not coming to a person at all, especially a person takes the road to look. Does not come in his heart at all. Why Allah Ta'ala did this? Why Allah Ta'ala did this? No, nothing at all. Ghulam ka to bahut acha sarkar. Ghulam to kya hai? Who is a ghulam? Who is a ghulam? Who is a ghulam? Who is a slave? The slave is ghulam ka to bahut acha. Sarkar hame ye bhi puchna nahi hai. Sarkar hame ye bhi, I do not have to ask, oh my master, I do not ask anything. Oh my master, I do not ask anything. Whatever your command is, I bow down wholeheartedly. I do not ask any question at all. I just bow down, oh Allah, that is your command. Sarkar is this. Ghulam is this. Kya milega humne apna chi mara. What must I must get something. Remember one thing, a person who's taken the road to Allah Ta'ala, I want something. What do you want? What do you want? You got nothing, you can't get anything. Kya milega? Kuch nahi milega. Apne ji ko mara, hamara dil nahi chahta. And then you must know this much that you know you hit your heart towards that. No, I'm not going to follow it. I'm going to follow it. हम एक मुजाहिदा इन उस पर क्यों करने के फरमाया कि क्या मिलेगा हमने अपनी जी मारा है दिल नहीं चाहता उसे करने को your heart don't want to read namaz your heart don't want to read namaz your heart don't want to run the transaction according to Allah's command your heart don't want to do this but that your eyes will protect us from the wrongs take us from the wrongs your heart all those things your heart tries your heart does that much that it does not want to stay your eyes to go to wrong places it wants to go to wrong places on the go that's what it's going to do your eyes want to do those things your tongue want to do those things the wrong things but mujahida kya with all that he said I'm not going to do it I'm not going to do it. Your heart want to go towards, your eyes want to go to wrong places. Your ears want to go to listen to wrong things. Your tongue want to say the wrong things. It want to say it, but I'm not going to do it. That urge to do it, I'm not doing it. Kyun milega? He says, mujahida kiya to kya milega? I mean, mujahida, making mujahida, what I'm going to get? This mujahida, that is a slap. The moment you say, what I'm going to get? What's the meaning of that? What I'm going to get? What is wrong? What I'm going to get? You want to control my eyes. What I'm going to go from control my ears? What I'm going to get? What's the meaning of that? Many people say, I'm trying so hard to do this work and that. I'm doing all kind of sacrifice. I'm making. What if sometimes the shaitan says, what are you doing this for? Why are you doing this for? Can't you see other people how much they're enjoying? Can't you see they're doing all the wrong things and they are happy? All kind of wasab is coming to you. Just see how that person running his business. All these kind of thoughts come into you. Why you want to do this thing here? What you want to go? So when this kind of slaps come into front of you, तो बारी तरह के साथ आका खलकी के साथ जो एक ताल्लुक which was when these kind of thoughts come into you, the relationship that you had with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it becomes weak. It becomes weak. Now you feel it's become weak now. Hey, I was so strong. How come this kind of thoughts come into me now? I was so strong. These kind of thoughts did never come into me at all. But now all these thoughts are coming into me. Every time I make zikr too. While I'm making zikr, what are you making zikr for? I'm making a tahajjud namaz too. But why you want to make a tahajjud? All these things, but you are still making a tahajjud namaz. You are still doing all those things. It's not that you left it out, but that condition come into you, that thought come into you. It says, इसमें ज़ौक़ आ गया और ज़ौक़ ताल्लुक़ की दलील बन गया. And remember one thing, that weakness came with the relationship with you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The relationship becomes weak with you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As he says, in other words, ए यो सालिकून बाज ऐसे कि अगर ऐसे बैठे तो ऐसे ख्याल कर गुजरते कि क्या गुजरेगा. In other words, it so happened that when a person gets this condition, his heart becomes that kind. They say, hey, what happened to me now? What happened to me now? I'm doing so good and this condition came into me. There must be some fault in it. I got defect in me. Why this kind of thoughts come in me? For what these kind of thoughts come into me? You know, so nice I was making all ibadat, making zikr, everything. मेरे कल्ब के अंदर वो तो ताल्लुक था, वो राब्ता था. That relationship that I had with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I can see it gone weak. I can see it gone. You begin to think all those kind of things. Or reading namaz properly, or reading Quran properly, zikr, everything. And this kind of thoughts came into my mind. And it weakened me, my relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. हजरात ख्याल फरमाए कि वो एहसास नहीं है, वो अभी होता था. Why he got this kind of condition in him? Because up till now he hasn't got the pleasantness that he is supposed to have with Allah Ta'ala. That pleasantness that he is supposed to have with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is not there. The moment he has the pleasantness, that what the real relation with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, then he won't get these thoughts coming. He won't get this thought coming. So in other words, you will be facing these kind of conditions. When you face these kind of conditions, do not lose hope also. But the condition, the moment you see these kind of conditions, it means that the real relation that you have with Allah Ta'ala is not there. Because the moment we have the presence with Allah Ta'ala, the relationship, then usko hukum ताल्लुक की दलील, अभी ताल्लुक के अंदर कमी है. Because there is a differentiation in your ताल्लुक with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Anyone, but Allah Ta'ala, when these kind of thoughts come, in other words, it is still weak. Your relation with Allah Ta'ala is weak. Your relation with Allah Ta'ala is weak. In other words, you have to strengthen your relation with Allah. You have to say, why these kind of thoughts coming? Your relationship, you have to strengthen Allah Ta'ala. मजबूर करके उसका राब्ता कभी करे, ये सवाल ही कायम नहीं होने. The moment you become strong with the relationship with Allah Ta'ala, continuously become strong with Allah Ta'ala's relationship, then automatically these thoughts which are coming, which is coming between you, and these thoughts will already go away. Will go away. These thoughts will go away. My husband is giving us a remedy what to do. Because how come these thoughts are coming in your mind? Why these thoughts are coming in mind? That why I must do this? I'm going to get something for this. Why I must leave out all this? What I want to do? All my all the pleasures, all the others are doing it. Why I must leave it out? But if you can say, no, I must leave it out. Allah does not want me to do those things. Now the mujahida that is there, what you do, that is what you call mujahida, when you begin to make it stronger. Everyone using a cell phone, let me use a cell phone too. Moulana, your cell phone khabees hai. I'm telling you, this cell phone is khabees. It's a shaitan. It has broken families, it has broken everyone. Good people have become part of the thing there. I promise you that Dajjal will be worse. It is something that has caused so much of harm in every home. Noor chala gaya. अच्छे लोग इसमें मुब्तला है. Good people in this phone here. तो नमाज में क्या मजा आएगा? What is the maza in this? So that also is a mujahida, that you want to do something that you know it is wrong. Must say, I'm not going to do it. Then Allah usko pasand nahi karta. You have to fight it all the time. And the sad part is every one of them isme mubtala hai. Ye sawal hi na aa paayega. Is hadith says that the moment you create a relationship with it very strongly, mazboot, ye sawal, then automatically you don't get this kind of questions coming in your mind. You don't get this kind of, the question will not come in your mind. You must begin to think, why this question coming in your mind? This question should not be coming. Now what a person should do to get that question not to come in your mind? कितने अरसे में जिक्र कर रहा हूं, मैंने तो कुछ देखा नहीं. So much I'm making zikr, so much making zikr, I see nothing. You know, what do you want to see? Many people say, I'm making so much zikr, I see nothing yet. What are you waiting for? Jibreel comes to you, wahi. मेरी तो वही पहले जो मेरी हालत थी वो अब भी मालूम हो रही है. मैं तो अपने अंदर कोई तब्दील देखा नहीं. I can only see nothing, there's no difference in me. I'm making zikr all the time, but there's no difference in me. The same cell phone is still with me. The same other gunas is still with me. So what tabdili has come in? What difference that? No difference at all. अरे ये तब्दील नहीं हुई तो क्या तो इस तरह जिक्र करता था, क्या तेरे होंठ लब रहते थे जिक्र के अंदर, क्या कहेगा कि नहीं, और हर वक्त जिक्र करता रहता था. But you do not know that you make it a zikr of Allah Ta'ala all the time. Your tongue is remembering Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Do not get this condition of mind that you know what zikr I'm making. Arey, you'll be very fortunate Allah Ta'ala allowed you to make zikr. This tongue that's moving is moving all the time. If your mind is somewhere else, at least the tongue is remembering Him. One part of Allah Ta'ala, one part of your body is remembering Allah Ta'ala is a very great nemat. Very great. तो इस तरह जिक्र करता था, या क्या तेरे होंठ लब रहते थे जिक्र के अंदर, क्या कहेगा नहीं, और अब हर वक्त जिक्र करता रहता. तो ये तब्दीली हुई या नहीं हुई? 1000 Quran par. In other words, you just imagine all the time you're making zikr all the time. There's no difference in you. Definitely there's difference in you. Definitely difference. Before when you commit a guna, there's no inclination. Now, imagine the moment you commit a sin, it stops you. It is barakat, zikr all the time. The more you make zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more it becomes strong. So don't be under the impression, I'm making zikr, look what happened to me. Do not leave it. The zikr effect is there, for sure is there. The effect of zikr is sure all the time there. Is all the time there. तेरी जुबान कहाँ चल रही थी, ये उसकी तौफीक है या गैर तौफीक है. Your tongue cannot move. He gave tawfiq to make zikr. Remember, Allah Ta'ala gave tawfiq to make zikr. If Allah does not give tawfiq of making zikr, you'll never make zikr no matter what it is. If Allah does not give tawfiq, read the Quran, you won't open the Quran. Allah Ta'ala gave tawfiq for everything. How much shukr make for that too? Did you anytime make shukr? There Hazrat ji always says, Banda ko hamesha shakir rehna chahiye. Banda ko hamesha shakir rehna chahiye. When you make zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you make thank Allah ta'ala, Allah, I thank you for that. Zuban zakir, dil shakir. Zuban zakir, dil shakir. You make it a zikr of Allah ta'ala, but you can't say, Ya Allah, thank you, make Allah, you make zikr. In the way you're supposed to make zikr, you continue making the zikr in that way. Zarur is the effect hoga. In the zikr, there's definitely effect. But we got defect in our what must do. Lekin phir bhi kam az kam zuban to chalti rehti hai. Very great thing, your zuban is moving. This tongue is moving all the time. Allah, 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 Allah. La ilaha illallah, illallah. Whatever you're doing, you're making the zikr of Allah Ta'ala. That zikr definitely you come to know, you'll come to realize that when the effect takes place, hey, kahan se ye baat aayi? Kahan se, where it came from? Do not leave it. Do not leave it. Har waqt zikr karta rehta hai. So ye tabdili hui ya nahi hai. Before you should make zikr, but now you're making zikr. The moment you're not making zikr, the reminder comes in you. There's a difference in you now. You can see the difference. You can see the difference when you make it a zikr. मैंने तो कहीं अपने अंदर तब्दील देखी नहीं. No, you see, I didn't see nothing in me different. There's no difference in you. What you worry about difference in you, अपना काम करो. You mustn't worry about what is difference in you. तब्दील पहले तो तिलावत करता था नहीं, और अब तो 3 पारे रोज पढ़ता हूँ. Before you should not make tilawat Quran at all, but now 3 para judiri. People here sometimes in 10 para a day too. They don't say anyone. You do not have the effect. If there's not the effect, how are you making 10 para? Agar बादशाह थे नहीं, और अब 3 para पढ़ता, तो ये तब्दीली आई या नहीं आई? So you notice yourself that there's a difference in you. There is a difference in you, which you cannot see, but you continue do the thing. Continue do the thing all the time. Do not go backwards. Hey, my bone is broken now. Hey, I lost, man. I lost. Do not think you lost. You never lost. You got allowed. You never lost? No. In other words, this much under pata. Need. The only thing this much is abdiyat hoto. Tere andar uske naam lete rehne se zikr ilahi tel dete rehne tere andar pata. By taking the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you come to a time, it comes that you becomes humility comes into you. If a person makes zikr and humility does not come into him, there's something wrong with him. A person who takes the name of Allah Ta'ala all the time, humility must come into him. He becomes very humble. Very humble. Tabiyat tuti hui hai. In other words, abdiyat shan aayi. Nahi to bala. In other words, sometimes, when he does certain things, then he becomes, oh man, hey, I lost today, man. I lost today. I lost today. This kind of thoughts come into me. You know that, why this thought came into me that, I made so much tawbah, now this thought comes to me that, certain time I was supposed to commit a sin. I did not do it. How nice if I did that thing. How nice it is. That thought coming to you sometimes, that how nice is it. But that thought came and you feel hurt about it. Ya Allah, why this thought came? I did not do it that time. Today, why that thought coming to me? That thought coming, why I not do it, is a sign that you got taluk Allah Ta'ala. It's a sign for Allah. A person begin to want to think, yeah, we think I committed a sin. I did not commit a sin. And you feel hurt. That thought came into me. Why it came to me? Now you're going to sit down on the thing. No, the regret itself shows that your relation with Allah Ta'ala is very strong. But the moment the regret is not there, it's something else. So at that moment, sometimes you feel, your heart is broken. Your heart is broken. Why these type of thoughts are coming to me? I don't think these thoughts should come into me. So in that way, what happens is you say, Amal karta hai nahi. Karta is important. So in other words, your heart is broken, but in reality, Allah Ta'ala is with those people whose heart is broken. Allah Ta'ala is with those people whose heart is broken. You don't know that how Allah Ta'ala, how close He is to you, that this banda, look at my banda. He is regretting for something which He did not do. That thought only came to commit a guna, but he is regretting, that thought, how nice I should do it. And immediately after he says, no, I'm not going to do it. Shaykh Tirmidhi Rahmatullah Alayhi was a very great buzruk. The time when he was very handsome, a woman followed him. And it so happened he ran for his life. When you got taluk Allah Ta'ala, you run. You run. A woman comes, you got taluk Allah Ta'ala, you run. You don't want to see her face too. Because the love for Allah Ta'ala becomes so strong in you that you say, I do not want to I do not want to hurt Allah. No matter what happened, I won't hurt Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he ran, he went away. After some time, after so many years, he thought to himself, how nice if I have kept a heart. That thought came into him, how nice, because I'm just telling you this thing, we are human. How nice. The moment that thought came into him, he said, Ya Allah, Allah, astaghfirullah. My relationship now is weakened with Allah. He began to think my relationship now became weak with Allah. Straight away it so happened that he started crying, and he started all kind of istighfar in him, and he's crying, and Nabi Karim Sallallahu come in a dream. Ya Rasulullah, this is what happened to me. At that time I made tawbah, I did not go near. I hated that sin so much. Why is it this now that this is happening to me, that I think if I should have fulfilled her desire, what is wrong? But I regret for that thought coming to me. I regret. So much I regret. Nabi Karim said, what an answer he gave me. He says, no, your relationship with me is still the same. Even more stronger. The only thing this thought came in your mind is because the time from where you are now, and the time at that time when you got, you are no more nearer to me than the time of today. So as zamana goes away, we are going away from Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So when you're going away from Nabi Karim, there's more fitna taking place. All kind of fitna taking place. But if you make tawbah in Allah Ta'ala, and Allah Ta'ala protect you all the time. So how we put Allah Ta'ala? So our relationship, when you feel that, okay, you know what, why this thought coming to me to omit guna? You did not commit that guna. And side by side you hate the sin too. And you get, why this thought came to me? For what this thought came to me? That is a sign that you have more talu Allah Ta'ala. Like a person, sometimes says, I'm a kafir. Sometimes it comes to mind, you're a kafir. But when the thought comes, you regret. Why is it coming into my mind? I'm not a kafir. Why is it coming to my mind? Now you think, welcome. When you got no kamil sheikh, you get lost. A person was going through this condition, मैं काफिर हूँ. Hazrat ji, Hazrat Masula Sahib Rahmatullah Alayhi, he was gone to the Khanqa and Thana born, and one person said he's a shaitan. He's a shaitan. And no one could tell him any answers. There had no answers for him. Hazrat ji went there and he said, the shaitan. He said, shaitan? क्या तुम नमाज पढ़ते हो? तुम नमाज पढ़ते हो तो कैसा शैतान हो? How can we shaitan? Shaitan don't make sajda. So making sajda, पर काम बन गया. Just one answer he gave to him. Like a person came and said, मैं काफिर हूँ. Tasim, are you happy that you are kafir? He said, I'm not happy about it. He said, a kafir will always be happy, but you're not happy. That means, how can you be kafir? Isa tabiyat ban gayi thi. So these kind of thoughts coming, you know about it. Allah hamari hifazat farna hai. So just to tell you that zikr karte raho. The relation with Allah Ta'ala is strong. You must say, Alhamdulillah wa Allah, you remembering me, I'm remembering you too. Fadkuruni askurukum washkuruli walata. So mujhe yaad karo, main tumhe yaad karo. So always remember, make zikr all the time. And this thought of committing a sin, as long as you not commit those sins and you hate your thought coming to you, that is sufficient to show that you got too much love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala amal kani tawfiq nasib wa akhud da'wan ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم نسألك الصحة والعفة والأمان وحسن الخلق والرضا بالقدر وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا محمد برحمتك يا الله.